Hello everyone, TDP here, and today I'd like to show you a new mod. It's called the Time Travel mod, and it's a very retro, niche sort of mod that I don't know if a lot of you all have heard of. If you have, it's probably from the old channel Popular MMOs. I'm not sure how to pronounce that channel exactly. But we're going to start by showing you how to make a portal. I'm not going to show you how to make the activators, though. What you need to do is get bedrock to make the portals. Unfortunately, I don't have just enough items on, otherwise I could show you how to get the time machine block that, when you'd go activate it, or go make that, right? So this is what's gonna happen if you get that block, but I'm just gonna show you with regular bedrock portals. So, let's start with 65 million years ago. This is what the world in Minecraft looked like 65 million years ago, at least according to this mod. So there's these zombie skeletons. It's really weird. What else do we have? A floating primal, I guess. And we have T-Rex. It says from ore spawn, that's interesting. Scorpions, and cavemen villagers who we actually can trade with. Now, again, remember, if y'all are like diehard fans of this mod and you know stuff I don't, please comment it down below. I will try and edit the video or redo it or something like that in order to make it so that that shows up in the video. Now, moving forward, I think it's time to get to. I'm gonna get the time machine block. 1500 Common Era, so what are we talking about? 725 years ago? Let me get the time machine block. Okay, we can see absolutely nothing, so what I'm gonna do is /effect addus night vision 999. There we go. Alright. So, necromancy villagers. I don't think you can trade with them. Is it like when you punch them, a medieval zombie spawns? Is that the whole? Yep, it is. That's interesting. This mod, I believe, most certainly was made in M Creator. So then there's the XP Demon Guardian villagers and the Lumberjack zombie. Which, by the way, I'd like to point out, are actually quite annoying with sound on. They're like, timber, zup zup, and they just keep doing that. It's very, very, very loud, very repetitive, so, yeah. Alright, well I think it's time for us to move on to the year 2030. And this is what 2030 looks like. So we got cows, we got Skeletron zombies, which I think he makes a skeleton when you punch him. Is that the whole? I think I'm correct in that notion. So what else do we have around here? We have rogue spiders, sheep. We have a lot of mushroom trees growing around here, so that's nice. Seems to me we got regular zombies. Overall, a solid 6 out of 10, though. Alright. Well, then let's move on to 2037. I wonder what's going to be different between 2030 and 2037. Oh, a lot's different. Oh. Evolved zombie pigmen. So I think this is like some sort of nether invasion of the overworld. Must have been what happened here. We got skeleton horses. Huh. How interesting. And destroyed dirt. Well, let's move on now. To 205,582. I wonder why that year specifically. Okay, I guess there's another ice age. That's pretty cool. Here, let's see around. Let's see what we can find. Well, there are supposed to be these, like, evolved sloths around here, but I don't know why they're not spawning. I'll show all the mobs later in the video, I guess. Is what I'll do. Now, 802,701 is the next year we're headed to. I guess there's just a lot of pillagers, which... Huh. And then we have the illusioner, obviously. So I wonder what happens if I spawn a villager. And I have other mods on this, by the way. Oh! That's a big axe. Yeah. But it was a nitwit, so we don't care. No. Now, this dimension's interesting, but I want to take you to about 2 more. So, that I know of, at least. So let's make our time machine. I'm sure there's more dimensions that I don't know about. So now we're going to the time paradox dimension. Look at this, there's just all these random structures around. Now I also know about the dream bed, which will take you to some kind of dream world, I think. There's just like withers all around here. And then these dreamy villagers and whatnot. So yeah, this dimension's pretty cool. Now, there are some things that can spawn structures, and I don't know what to do with the Hero Brian whatever. Now, I do also know that there's like some sort of Hero Brian gas boss that when you go into it, it'll take you into here. And now I'm stuck. Oops. Uh-oh. It's fine, actually, because I have the dream bed. Nothing's gonna stop me. No stopping me. Nah, I'm just messing. There's invasion blocks. There's a lot of different stuff you can do. So let's go look at some mobs this mod comes with. That I know of, anyway. Or at least some that'd be fun. So, we can get the Paradox Zombie. Obviously, we know the Moobloom and Isolager were supposed to be added and weren't. And I think I might as well get the Lumber Zomb. And the Sloths. Okay, so this is the Paradox Zombie. He's like that one from that Mutants mod that I'll do a review on. This is the Moobloom, the Isolager, who obviously places down Isolager Ice, the Lumber Zomb, who, well, he's very annoying. He goes and just places down a ton of wood and whatnot. But they'll just go up to villagers and kill them, just like a regular zombie. And then we have sloths, which will spawn around your world. And then I believe in the 205-582 you have the evolved sloth boss. Now you can also spawn in a volcanic structure in this mod, which, I don't know, I think is pretty cool. So we just give it a second, turn around this way. Oh, okay, I don't want to spawn. So we'll spawn the other thing, the Hero Brian's infected block. And this is how we're going to end the video, by the way. This is it for the video. If you just give it a second, it expands. And it'll do this infinitely, by the way. It won't stop. It will take over your world and corrupt it. I'm not getting rid of it. This is the best way to end the video. So, if you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, because of course that helps me make more of these. And thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. You know, I make these videos solely for fun. I don't make them for, like, YouTube money or anything. So, you know, just leaving a like and subscribing, it shows your support for the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. There is no outro.